Hello, everyone. I greet you all in the name of Jesus. Welcome to my presentation from the topic The Maori Empire, the Trans-Saharan Trade, focusing on gold, salt, and slaves. The Maori Empire between 1235 to 1600 CE was one of the most powerful and prosperous empires in West Africa. It is renowned for its immense wealth, strategic location, and significant influence over trans-Saharan trade. Three key commodities in this trade were gold, salt, and slaves, which were vital to the empire's economy and the broader networks connecting West Africa to the Mediterranean and Middle East. Also, let's focus on the gold trade. Gold was the cornerstone of the Maori Empire's wealth. The region had some of the richest gold mines in the world, particularly in Bambouk and Bure. Gold was highly sought after in North Africa and Europe, and Mali was one of the largest suppliers. The empire's rulers, especially Mansa Musa, were known for their immense wealth derived from gold trade. Mansa Musa returned the pilgrimage to Mecca in 1324 CE, where he distributed so much gold that it caused inflation in Egypt, showcases the empire's riches. So let me explain to you more about the Mansa Musa for you to understand. Mansa Musa, between 1280 to 1337, was the ninth emperor of the Maris Empire, widely regarded as the wealthiest individual in history. His reign between 1312 to 1337 marked the empire's peak in wealth, power, and territorial expansion. So the gold trade routes connected the empire with North Africa cities such as Timbuktu and Gao, which became centers of Islamic learning and culture. From there, gold was transported across the Sahara to places like Cairo, Tunis, and Fez, and further into Europe and Middle East. So let's see the importance of gold in the empire. But one, it produced revenue. The Maori Empire heavily relied on gold to finance its administration, military, and vast empire building projects. Wealth generated by the gold trade allowed the empire to grow into one of the richest kingdoms in the world. But two, taxation and trade. The Maori kings, known as Mansas, controlled gold trade by imposing taxes on both local miners and traders who passed through the empire. Merchants traveling to and from Maori were required to pay duties, enriching the state's coffers. So let's focus again on the salt trade. Salt was another critical commodity in the trans-Saharan trade. It was not only used for preserving food, but also essential for human consumption, a region where heat and perspiration made salt a necessity. Salt came primarily from the Saharan miners of Tagas in present-day Mali and was carried in large caravans for camels across the desert to the Mali Empire. Salt was sometimes considered as valuable as gold in West Africa because of its scarcity and high demand. In exchange for salt, the Maori Empire provided gold, grains, and other goods to North Africa traders. So again, let's focus on the slave trade. Slavery was another significant aspect of the Maori Empire's economy. Slaves were captured during wars or raids, often from neighboring territories or non Islamic regions. These slaves were traded northward across the Saharan to the Mediterranean and Middle East, where they worked in various capacities such as soldiers, domestic servants, and referers. So we get that this slavery was the significant aspect of the Mari Empire economy. So once the slaves were captured, they worked in various capacities such as soldiers, domestic servants, and laborers. So the trans-Saharan slave trade predated the Atlantic slave trade and involved a more complex long-distance network. The demand for slaves in North Africa, and especially in Islamic societies, fueled this trade. Slaves were often exchanged for goods like textile, horses, and weapons. So these slaves that were captured, mostly in Mari Empire, they were exchanged for goods like textile, horses, and weapons. So let's focus on the trans-Saharan trade routes. The Mari Empire sat at a crucial crossroads of trans-Saharan trade routes, which were facilitated by the use of camels, known as the ships of the desert. These trade routes connected the empire with distant markets in North Africa, Egypt, and beyond. Goods like gold, sword, and slaves, as well as textile, ivory, and coronets, moved along these routes, contributing to Mali's prosperity and international prestige. So let's focus on the cultural and religious impact. The Maris Empire's role in the trans-Saharan trade also helped spread Islam across West Africa. Muslim merchants and scholars from North Africa traveled to cities like Timbuktu, bringing with them Islamic teachings, which were embraced by many of the empire's allies. Over time, Timbuktu became a major center for Islamic scholarship, attracting scholars and students from all over the Islamic world. The combination of wealth, strategic control over trade, and the integration of Islam into its culture made the Maurya Empire one of the most influential and enduring civilizations in African history. So, in conclusion, the Maris Empire's dominance is the trans-Saharan trade was built to exchange of three vital commodities: land from gold, salt, and slaves. Gold brought enormous wealth, salt sustained life and trade, and slavery provided labor and economic power. These commodities not only shaped the empire's economy but also connected it to the larger Islamic world, fostering a rich exchange of goods, ideas, and culture that left an enduring legacy on West African history. Thank you for listening to my presentation. May God bless you all.